Hello guys and welcome back to my stories. Today I'm going to be telling you the story of the wise girl. So let's get started. Once there was an old man and his wife was dead. But before she was dead, she gave birth to a small girl. So her father took care of her all these years. Now she was like only 20 years old, and she was very clever that everybody was shocked of her cleverness. If anyone would ask her a question, she would answer it like in only 1 second. So her father was really happy from her. So every day people would come and they would ask her about things, and at the same time she would answer them quickly. So one day when the man was walking in the streets, he was so poor. So the king of the city came to him and said, "Are you the father of the girl that have all the intelligence in her mind?" Then the man said, "Yes." "Why are you asking, my lord?" Then the king said, "No, I just want to test her. If if she win at this test, you are totally going to be rich. No, not rich. You're gonna move to the next challenges. But if you lose, you're going to be dead." So the king said, "Do you agree or just a coward?" So the man said, "How dare you?" And he agreed for the challenge. So when he went back to his daughter, she told him, "What is it, daddy? Why are you so scared?" Then he told her, "Please complete this challenge. If you didn't do it, I'm gonna be dead by now." So she said, "Go to bed and tomorrow you'll find everything solved." So before he was going to bed, he told her that the challenge was about eggs. She must concentrate, like with one, there were 5 eggs. She must make those eggs hatch without even touching them. That's concentration. Don't ask me why. It's not even real. So then in the morning he found all the cute small birds from their eggs. So he told her, "Did you use all your hands or just one hand?" Then she said, "No, I used only one finger for it." So then when he came to the king said, "What did she use?" Then he said, "She used only one finger." Then when he checked out, he told him, "I told you that she must not touch it." But she's indeed a clever, because there is no guy on earth who can make eggs hatch without touching them. Now, as for our next challenge, the king said, "What is it this time? Please let me go." Then he told him, if you complete this challenge, you're gonna go to the next challenge. The next challenge is the last challenge. So, but if you lose, you are totally going to be dead. And he brought him one sheep and he told him, "I want you to make your daughter make wool out of her nails only." So the man was really shocked, like, how is she gonna do it? Then when he went back with the sheep, the girl was shocked too. She told him, "What is this, daddy? We don't need sheep in our house." Then he said, "It's the king's next challenge." So she said, What do you want me to do?" Then he told her, "I need you to make wool out of your nails only." So he said, "Okay." So she told him, "Sleep, and when you wake up, you'll find everything as cool as new." So when he woke up, he found all the wool he could possibly be, and the sheep was dead. So when he came to the king said, "Did she use her nails?" He said, "Yes." And when the king checked it, he said, "Totally yes." Now, as for the last challenge, I want you to bring her hair tomorrow here in the Forbidden Forest. This forest is meant for only kings to go in there, but I'm going to take her with me, like she's my daughter. So the man at first became angry because the man mentioned as she is his daughter. Then next day when she came with her poor old clothes. When she came to the king said, "So you are the wise girl that everybody's speaking of." And then she said to him, "And you are the king that's always giving me challenges." So the king said, "Yes. Now as for your last challenge, run not 1 meter, like run 1 kilometer and come back with this cup of water. And if you put a single drop, my phone will ring, and it means you failed. And if you fail, your father will go to prison forever." Then she said, "Okay." So she kept running and running, but the water was really near to fall. So when she had to come back also with the water, but she was really sweaty and she couldn't get the cup well. So she had a clever idea. She just drank all the water, but she didn't put it inside her stomach. She just put it in her mouth, and she just kept running. And when she went there, the king said, "Look at this, she failed." Then she spit the water out of her mouth into the cup and said, "Not a single drop is out." So the king was really surprised, and he asked her for marriage. So she was delighted, and her father too, but she said to him, "On one condition." The king said, "Say it." She said that my father must also live with us. Then he said, "No problem." And she lived happily soon after as a queen. And her father too, he became now a really cool millionaire. And I hope you enjoyed, guys, and that's it for now. I'm gonna play on more tomorrow. See ya.